Hello, everyone. This is Kedra DeBerry, and the campaign that I have for Health Communications is called Keep Your Teeth. It is for Health Communications MHS 509, and it's a dental and oral health campaign, and this is for St. Francis University. So, the Keep Your Teeth campaign, it is dedicated to keeping healthy smiles in school-aged children and teens by simply just educating the individuals on the importance of dental health, while at the same time working to help increase the amount of the dental health facilities to underserved populations. So the Okay, so why do we need an oral health and dental health campaign? Why is it something that should be considered amongst adolescents and teenagers? Why do we need an oral health campaign? The reason that we do need an oral health campaign is because of tooth decay. Plain and simple. That's why we need an oral health campaign. Tooth decay affects more children than we know, and because of this, it can lead to other problems. So we need another dental and oral health campaign simply because of tooth decay. Okay. Now the goal that I want to get across with this is just to decrease the amount of preventable tooth decay incidents in adolescents, because tooth decay is very preventable. It's something that does not have to occur. Okay. So that's the goal. That's the whole goal of the campaign, is to educate in a sense that the tooth decay will ultimately be decreased amongst our teenagers and our children. So tooth decay, which is cavities, is one of the most common chronic conditions of childhood in the United States. And when it's left untreated, it can lead to pain, can cause problems with eating, of course, speaking, playing, and learning. And this is amongst children. About 1 in 5, which is 20% of children from ages 5 to 11, they have at least one untreated decayed tooth. And then 1 in 7, which is 13%, adolescents aged from 12 to 19 have at least one untreated decayed tooth. Okay, this is really something to think about. And this information comes from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. And the percentage of children and adolescents between 5 and 19 years of age with untreated tooth decay is twice as high for those that come from lower income families compared to children from higher income households. So it's an economic barrier. It's affecting those that are more so from lower income communities and populations than those that are from higher income populations. But tooth decay is preventable. And many ways this can be prevented. One is simply through the initiative that I want to try to take, is through education, educating and making dental visits more routine. Also, many dentists, they offer something called a fluoride varnish, and this is a high concentration of fluoride. This is painted on the teeth. It's also referred to as sealants. So this can go on the primary baby teeth. This can prevent tooth decay. And then something that we may not think about every day is children living in communities with fluoridated tap water. They have fewer decayed teeth than children who live in areas with their tap water is not fluoridated. So that's something to think about as well. Fluoride in the tap water can ultimately lead to less tooth decay issues in children. So this is something that I think is this is a great initiative. Even though we don't think about dental health, is something that is such a high priority. I really think that we need to start putting it on the top priority, on higher on our list. So the campaign objectives that I came up with for the Keep Your Teeth campaign, to promote and educate adolescents. So we reach our goal by, of course, promoting and educating adolescents on the importance of regular dental visits, increasing oral health care knowledge so that dental visits are very routine and very normal. A lot of times people don't visit the dentist until there's an issue, until they feel pain, and it's not something that is always routine and normal. So just increasing knowledge so that you know, okay, going to the dentist is very normal. You don't have to be in pain in order to go to the dentist. Also, striving to increase dental facilities that can service more adolescents in underserving areas. In addition to increasing dental facilities, increasing dental health professionals, okay, that are in these areas that can provide services. So, and that's also increasing dental services to target populations. So the campaign will just mainly target the lower income communities, those who don't have access to routine oral health care, regardless of income or community, and just mainly between the ages of 4 to 18, both males and females. As mentioned before, the campaign would not target a specific minority group, just an economic situation. And as I mentioned, a lot of people that are from lower economic communities have more tooth problems than those that are from higher economic communities. So that's just something that I would like to definitely focus on. In addition to educating the children, it's definitely important to have the parents educated as well. Sometimes, in some cases, children aren't going to the dentist because their parents aren't going to the dentist. Their parents don't have the knowledge and they aren't aware how important dental visits are. So, definitely, this initiative could provide resources to parents just as the knowledge is provided to the children. They need to know these things as well. It's only so much knowledge we can give to the children because they can only do so much on their own. So having the parents know this is what needs to be done, this is normal. Children need 2 visits a year, and yearly cleanings. These are things that the parents should know as well. Not saying that all parents don't know these things, but definitely there are adults that have children that don't realize the importance of dental health. So within this campaign, making sure the parents as well as the children are well informed about the importance of dental health. And as I just mentioned before, what else could be done? How else could we get this word out besides just creating a campaign? So, health fairs, that's one thing. School and community center presentations, going into the schools and handing out brochures and giving information to the parents, providing children and parents with local dental facilities in their areas. Sometimes insurance can be an issue. So there's also a campaign, a health initiative now that actually provides resources on dental insurance for lower economic families. So not always is it because you're not informed. Sometimes it's because you just don't have the necessary resources. So providing resources so that you can know that you have insurance. And basically, it's all about just servicing the underserved. This is a, not only is it a health communications project, it could also be a service project. It's a form of community service and giving back and just serving others that aren't as fortunate. So this would be something else that you could do, going to health fairs and informing everyone. I'm a dental health professional, which is why I am so passionate about this subject and working in working with inner city youth and seeing children come into the office when I was in the field, it just makes you wonder if they have the proper knowledge and do their parents have the proper knowledge about oral health. So this is why I definitely chose to do this type of campaign. All right, so that pretty much sums up the Keep Your Teeth Health campaign for dental and oral health. So let's end childhood tooth decay and let's keep our teeth. Thank you.